Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a very unique case which gives a clear-cut message that in the income tax proceedings, if the assessee is able to keep his matter alive in litigation, then assessee can get very huge benefits in the form of waiver of interest and penalty whenever there some scheme comes and the assessee comes into the definition on the specified date when his matter is pending in any of the appellate tribunals in any form, whether it is SLP, whether it is recall, whether it is a review. This issue has been taken up by Honorable Delhi High Court in the case of NRA Iron and Steel Private Limited versus Income Tax Department and others, and this case is reported in 476 ITR at page number 13, and the date of the judgment is 22nd November 2024. The facts of the case are very interesting. The present case relates to the assessment year 2009-10. Some additions were made into the income of the assessee, and CIT appeal tribunal and the High Court has given the decision in favor of the assessee. When the revenue filed the special leave petition into the Supreme Court allowed the appeal of the revenue. The assessee filed recall application in the Supreme Court, which was rejected. The assessee then filed the review application in the Supreme Court, which was also dismissed in limine, but it was an undisputed fact that as per VSV 2020 Act, for the eligibility of going into that Vivad Se Vishwas scheme, the review petition was pending in the Supreme Court on the specified date. The assessee filed the declaration under the Vivad Se Vishwas scheme on the ground that the review petition is pending and that should be treated as pending as appeal. The revenue rejected the Vivad Se Vishwas scheme declaration. After that, the assessee filed revised declaration, which was also rejected by the revenue by saying that the review petition does not come into the definition of the appeal. The assessee didn't lose the heart and he filed a writ petition against the rejection of his application in the scheme. When the Honorable Delhi High Court heard the writ petition of the assessee, the court was of the view that the department is very much bound by the circulars and notifications issued by the Central Board of Direct Taxes. According to Honorable Delhi High Court, the Central Board of Direct Taxes has itself mellowed down the rigors of section 2 subsection 1 clause J by including the arbitration proceedings and miscellaneous application to some extent into the definition of section 2 subsection 1 clause J. The court was of the opinion that when the arbitration proceedings and the miscellaneous applications are covered under the pending matters, then there is no reason that the review petition should be excluded from that definition. The court said that even though scope of review petition is different from an appeal, even though there is every possibility that the order may be modified, reviewed or even recalled, the court said that whenever there is review petition pending, then it cannot be said that the special leave petition has attained finality. So there is no reason that the review petition should not be covered under the scheme, and the court allowed the writ petition of the assessee. Friends, this is a classic case which just give a message that like the income tax department is the biggest litigant in the country, the assessee should also keep its matter alive by filing the appeal, because at any time whenever some scheme comes, because these schemes are always demoralizing the genuine taxpayers, so the taxpayer can get the benefit of these schemes by saving his interest and penalty by going into those schemes. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is NRA Iron and Steel Private Limited versus Income Tax Department and others, and this case is reported in 476 ITR at page number 13, and the date of the judgment is 22nd November 2024. Thank you, friends.